Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy, and today we're going to be taking a look at what I am going to be carrying for this month. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to start off with the Hank, as always. And this is my Renegade Hanks, and we can see this is a... Oh man, this thing is so awesome. So we're going to be running a Stormtrooper style carry this month. And I'm super stoked. So we do have our Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Star Wars, Renegade, branded Hank here. Super excited. So with this, you do have your microfiber on the back side, and I really like these Renegade Hanks. I haven't had a Renegade Hank before, but these are pretty thick, and I think that's pretty awesome. I really like how thick this is. So I'm pretty stoked to carry this. I've been waiting because I've been trying to cycle through all my gear. And I have been cheating a little bit. I have been carrying, we'll go ahead and do one of the knives. I have been carrying the walnut. Have not been able to put this thing down. You can see it's got cut marks on it. Let me grab. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and just see if I can clean it off just a little. Man, I've been using this thing for opening boxes. It's awesome to fidget. Man, just I'm a huge fan of this knife. Like, see, I can flick this with literally every finger. I showed that off on the video that I did about fidget knives. Oh man, this little double detent Kaiser Walnut, just amazing. It's just amazing. And pretty much almost everything that's in this carry, other than like one or two things, I got from my buddy Dan. So this is a very much Dan inspired carry. So let's we'll move on. Actually, before I pull that knife out, let's go ahead and do this giant monstrosity. This is the Dagger knives, and I always forget the name of this knife. I'll put it in the link down in the description below. I think it's the Dagger Nash, I'm pretty sure this is the Nash. But this thing's been really fun to carry too. And I carried it for a few days. Maybe a little bit longer than that. But I did carry it for a little while, just so that I would be able to do like an actual review on this. But now it's going to be part of the whole carry. And we're going to do a whole themed carry now. So I love this thing too. We're going to put that there because we're also carrying the third knife. There we go. We're carrying him too. And I'm super excited about carrying so to let you know, this knife here. So this Spyderco is going to be staying in my bag. So in the in my EDC bag. So the main intention of okay, I was sliding out of my chair. So the main intention of this knife right here is to use it as like food prep, or really anything else food related that I'm going to need it for. There's not many things I'm going to need this knife for, carrying both of these. I mean, this is literally this is just basically an amazing little like utility cutter. I was gonna say package opener, but I do a little bit more with it than that. But this thing is amazing for opening packages and using it for utility purposes. And then this pretty much for any bigger job that the little walnut is not going to be able to handle. That's what he's going to do. So this is going to be like my cleanly knife. This is going to be more for like, cutting food, fruit, stuff like that. So this will stay in my bag. I've been looking for a smaller sheath for it, something that doesn't have a belt loop on it, but I just haven't found anything yet. So I'll keep everybody updated on what I find for that. So moving on, we'll go ahead and do the flashlight because I love my flashlights. So of course we had to go with the all white Baton 3 Pro. And this is, of course, this is from Dan. Oh, Dan, man, people probably gonna want to meet you before they ever want to meet me. All the really cool videos that I do with all the really cool stuff is usually stuff that Dan sent in. So if you haven't had a Baton 3 Pro, this runs on an 18650, one of the Olight button top batteries. They are proprietary batteries, so you can't use just a standard battery on this guy. I wish you could. I haven't tried any like button top 18650s though, so I don't know. I'll have to maybe play around with it, but the Olight batteries are good, and I literally have a ton of those 18650s from Olight, so I'll try them. I'll play around and I'll see what I can figure out. So the pen, we're gonna run the Cevi Pen. I do forget the model number of this pen. I'll link it in the description below. The model number is kind of weird. It's like the the Sequel, I think, something to that effect. The B-Quill, Sequel. Can't remember which one it was. But I do some writing with this at this station here, at this desk. But I haven't actually like carried it. So now it's time for it to finally get carried. So this is a super cool pen. It takes I think it was Schmidt inserts. Yeah, there we go. Take Schmidt P900s. There it is. We got the bolt action. You can see that we have a nice little gasket, an O-ring right there. And we do have a glass breaker up top. But it is a rounded glass breaker, so it's not pointy. So very, very, very happy Cevi did that. If that had been pointy, that would have ruined the whole pen. Just my opinion, but I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Okay, so the next thing is the coin is going to be this guy here. This is a Viking coin that Dan sent with the last package, and I love this. I love this a lot. I'm not gonna plaster my whole name on the YouTube channel, but I have done some background. What is it? Family tree. I forget what it's called, but I'm still doing some more research, but apparently there's some Anglo-Saxon in here, and that's where my last name is descended from. So we'll see as we keep going. We'll see how far that goes. So this is super cool. This is super meaningful. I really like this. I could keep talking about that, but I'm gonna try not to ramble. So next we're gonna talk about a couple little of electronics. I just got my Apple Watch Ultra. Since we're doing a white carry, I'm going to sport the white band. I usually flip-flop between this band and my OD green band. So we're going to run the white band to go with this carry. And then, of course, got to have my AirPod Pros. So these are the first generations, super old. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I haven't replaced them. That's pretty much it for like the carry. Other than like wallet, which I think this month we're going to run the Ekster. Oh, it's dirty. Oh, those are scratches. Nice. So this is the Ekster aluminum card holder wallet that does have the quick slot on the back, and this is one of my favorite wallets. But I'm pretty stoked to carry that too. So this is going to be my carry for at least for the foreseeable future in June, and I might change some things up here and there. But for the most part, this is going to be what we're carrying, what I'm using kind of like on my day-to-day. And then, of course, for my EDC bag, I am still rocking my Alpaka, which is right here next to me. I'm not going to try to put it on screen. But still rocking my Alpaka. I think it's the Sling Max in multicam. I've got a video on it on the channel. But love that bag still. Amazing. I don't have any plans on replacing that. And I'm just going to show, we're going to do a bag dump video too. It's not on this video, but I might go ahead and just record it right after this, just so we can finally get my bag out of the way. This is the other thing that I do consider part of my EDC. This is part of my carry. It stays in my bag, but if I'm changing out bags or I'm, just not going to take my bag with me, I find some way to take this with me, whether it goes in my wife's purse. But this is basically just my everything kit. So behind here, I've got some Olight, some pen refills. I don't think I keep anything in the front pouch. No, I don't. I didn't think I did. I just wanted to make sure. So that, we'll just go ahead and set this on all this stuff. So yeah, Olight pen refills back here because I have been using an Olight pen for a while. And all the refills are universal, so it makes it pretty nice. I've got my Lever Gear bit vault, which really all that's in here is a couple extra bits. Nothing crazy. So there you go. See, I've just got a few extra bits, and I'll show you why they're in here. They don't fit in my actual little bit carrier that I have. Then I just keep a backup, like a little work flashlight. This is a Tucson. It's only got like a couple settings, but it's just a little titanium Tucson work flashlight. I just keep it in here just in case I need it, kind of like a last resort. And then we have a Swiss Army knife. This is a hiker model, I believe. This is, man, I didn't realize how much I needed one of these. Dan, you were right, buddy. I was totally living underneath a rock. It's crazy how much you can just accomplish with this one little knife. I realistically, I could probably just throw this in my pocket and damn near stop carrying this whole little kit right here, but I enjoy carrying it too much, so I'm just gonna. But so moving on, we have this is from CountyCom. I can't remember if this actually has a name or not, but little titanium bit driver, and we've got bearings on the top head here. They say it's something like Japanese bearings. I don't know. Bearings to me for the most part. This is another thing from CountyCom. This is one of their little titanium Topo 10s. There you go. You can see it says titanium on the side. And this is where I actually keep all the little bits for my little titanium screwdriver. So, yeah, whenever I go to, if I need this for anything, tighten up a knife, pivot, or just something small, I just pull out these two things. I've got all my bits, and I just kind of do whatever I need to do, slide this back on, and then done deal. If I actually can slide it on, there we go. Clicks into place. It's got a cool little detent ball right there. So I think that's pretty awesome. I never really have to worry about this stuff coming out. That's just one of the little Olight Timasca speeds that I got. Not on this. It's been a few sales ago. It was the first drop they had on them where everybody wanted them and people were trying to resell them and all kinds of stupid stuff. Next, this is CountyCom as well. This is just a little titanium capsule. I think literally all that's in here is spare medication. And you'll see cotton balls. Yeah, see, I just keep some cotton balls on top and bottom of the medication. And, yeah, it's just like extra. I think there's like one ibuprofen in there, a couple of my pills that I take. Just an extra, just in case I forget to take anything before I leave in the morning. I have it with me, so that's coming really handy. And the last thing is going to be, this is a knife slip. This is from the HEA. Oh God, what's that knife called? Equilibrium V2. That's what this slip is from, which is super nice, but that is not what's in the slip. What's in the slip is my little titanium comb from CountyCom, and then we got a titanium O-bead here from Olight. So, yeah, I know this is probably a little weird, but I use it. I use it, quite a bit actually. So, that's why I carry it, man. That's what carry's all about, right? It's just carrying the things that are useful to you or important to you. And, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a maximalist and I carry more things than I need to carry, but, I'm also pretty damn sentimental most of the time. So a lot of times I'm going to carry something because it's sentimental to me, even if it has, you know, absolutely no use on my normal day to day, or, you know, I'm carrying 3 knives on a normal day. Not to mention like the Swiss Army knife, and I've also got another fixed blade in there, which I think it's the Bradford neck knife. I've got that in there. Yeah. So I mean, just, you know, carry what you want. Don't ever think it's too much. Just carry what you want. That's my advice. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. This is basically just a look at the things that I carry, just day to day, all the time. Pretty much don't leave the house without these things. And then this is gonna be what I'm carrying for this month. And it might change up. If it does, I'll update the video. I'll do an update video. There we go. I got there. And then we'll talk about whatever I'm swapping it out with, why, when, where, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, checking out the channel. I really, really appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks again, guys. Catch you on the next one.